Hello and welcome to the AlphaCX How-To series. My name is Muna Muju and I am the Customer Success Lead at AlphaCX Platforms. If you have not watched our previous video, which you would see very soon lying around here, and video on how to sign up on AlphaCX, you can just click the video and check it out for yourself. So we ended in the last video on verifying the account, and we would get this message which says thank you for verifying your account, and so we can continue to log in to see how we can use our account. For today, I'll be explaining how to onboard your account, basically how to get on with the onboarding process, the checklist you have to take as you start to use the AlphaCX app after signing up. And so if you have not signed up on the AlphaCX app, no need to worry. Once you visit the AlphaCX email website, you could actually see the sign up button or the login button, whichever one you take onto. If you check the sign up button, it takes you to the sign up page, and if you check the login button, it takes you here. And so you can actually tap this button, first time user sign up, in case you haven't signed up. But if you have signed up and you want to log in after verification of your email address, you just simply tap this part and put in your details. Now, as we know, there is, for those who have signed up, there is a unique URL for your account, which usually goes by the name muju.alphacx.co, according to the last video we did the last time. But you do not have to put in muju.alphacx.co in the domain field. You just put the first name before the .alphacx.co, because that has already been put here for you. This account name is King, so we go to king.alphacx.co, and so it takes us to our own login page, not just where anybody can log on. This is specifically or uniquely for your account. And so our email address, I've been using Melinator account for testing, so I'm just going to use the Melinator email I used, kingdom@melinator.com. And so the password for this account is this. Don't forget, when you are putting your account, your passwords should be at least 8 characters and with uppercase, special character, and a number. This helps your password strength to be good. So here we are. First place it takes us to is the dashboard. Dashboard is basically a summary of what's going on your account. So it's a fresh account, so there's not much activity here. Before this form popped up, there were some things I'll show you at the end of this video. So this pop-up here, this form, is basically your checklist for your onboarding session, which I'm going to take you through in this video. So here we have the first step to be create ticket categories. This to do, or this task, has already been ticked because there are default ticket categories that come with your account. You can edit them if you like. Let's take you to where you can edit them. Go to the settings. Okay, so because I've not removed this form, the form keeps popping up every time you go to the dashboard, as long as you have not completed the task. I can also show you how to, in case you don't want to finish onboarding doing the onboarding process and not continue seeing the form, I will also show you how to get rid of it as well. And so let's go to ticket settings, and you see here there are already ticket categories by default for your application or for your account. And then we have the complaint, inquiry, request, and uncategorized. Basically, these are the kind of issues that come in as tickets for businesses. So that's why we took the initiative to put this already in place for you. But you can edit, delete them, or add new categories. So if you want to add a new category, you simply tap onto this place here, and then you add the name of the category. Let's say our new category here is going to be billing. And you can add a description if you feel like it, and if not, you just create the ticket like that. So probably billing, I can say monetary issues. All right, so I add a new category, and when I go to my ticket category page, it is displayed here. And so for the uncategorized, I can change it because there might be companies that every of their tickets actually have a category that they belong to, and none can be uncategorized. So let me just go here and say change it to tech. Let's change it to tech issues. So here we have edited the name to tech issues. For that to be shown that it has been changed, just simply refresh your page and you see that the ticket name would change from uncategorized to tech as it is supposed to be displayed. Okay, my network is quite slow, please pardon me. All right. Okay, so here we are, and what ticket category is, you can also see here that it's displaying right here. Like I said, the dashboard is a summary of everything that's going on in your AlphaCX app, from customer satisfaction scores to the ticket statuses to the total number of tickets, assigned tickets, overdue tickets, ticket sources, and how they come in represented in a graph, and also the ticket categories. So like I said, every time you go to the dashboard and you have not completed this checklist, it keeps popping up, prompting you to complete it. So let's go to the next step, as we have seen that the ticket categories have been created and we've also changed it to our taste. So the create team is the next task on hand. So creating a team. Basically, you can say, oh, I have only one team, so I'll create only one team. That is good. But for the sake of productivity, it's advised to split your team into the different ticket categories you have, or a group of ticket categories that you can handle. For example, I want to create a team called Tech. Let's say their name is called the Tech team, or Tech unit, as the case may be in your organization. And I say they will be handling tech issues. Okay, so of course the team that is handling tech issues would take the tech issues ticket category. So I add that to the category and I create the team. You can also add more teams. You can have as many teams as possible because it's good and productive that way. But in case you just want to stick to one team, you can add all the tickets categories to a particular team to handle. So every time a ticket comes in, they handle the ticket regardless of what category it is. But for this particular team we have created, that is the tech team, it handles only ticket categories of the tech issue. So we want to add another team, so you just simply tap the add team here and create a new team. Let's say team, or let's say tag team. Tag team. So the tag team is basically all other ticket categories. And so we can add complaints, can add inquiries, we can add requests, and we can add billing. So you can also add the tech team, tech issues category if you want to, but in this case, I as a business owner feel that the tech team should handle tech issues and this team should handle all the other ticket categories. So when we've done that, we just create the team and there it will be displayed on the page here that you can see. So we have done this step. So let's go back to our dashboard. Like I was saying before, customer satisfaction score, ticket status, total number of ticket categories, and the ticket sources explained or displayed here in a graph form. This is a new account. As you can see, there are no tickets, so we cannot see how many accounts have been treated via the different channels that have been connected here. So back to our checklist, we see we have created a team. So the next thing to do is to create a user, or the users that would be on those teams that we have created. So let's say the first team, the first person I want to add is Miss Jemima Deka. So let me add her name, Jemima, and her last name is Deka. And so I put in her email address. Now the email address is put in there because it will be used as her username, and so that the welcome email will be sent to her to activate her account. So her email address is mimadec at gmail.com. Okay, so I'm just going to put in a random number here because it's actually required to put in the phone number. This is for purposes of when we integrate call into like 3C calls or contact calls basically to the AlphaCX app. So I'm just going to put a random number just because it is needed, and then it's a required field, and I select which team Miss Jemima will be on. Now Miss Jemima is not on the tech team. She is on the tech team because she handles every other ticket category or ticket issues aside from tech issues. So I'm going to add tag team. And what is her role? Now there are 4 roles on the AlphaCX app. There's the admin role. I created this app, or Mr. Destiny Sam created this account. So he is an administrator. He can also add more administrators as the case may be. But of course, the administrator is the one who has unlimited access to the account of that particular business. And then we have the supervisor, which also has almost the same peculiarity as the administrator role. Then we have the agent, which only is allowed to assess features that help them to resolve and respond to customer issues. And so we also have the observer role. Now the observer role is in case not only your customer support team handle issues, like for example this particular team or this particular account has a tech team. So the observer role, you can put all the people in the tech team on to be observers. So their job is not to create tickets, is not to be the first touch of contact with customers, but to actually receive tickets that have been responded to by a customer support agent, and then it's escalated to them to handle particular issues that came up, and so they update the ticket and say, okay, we have done our part. You can now tell the customer that they can go ahead with whatever, or they can their issue has been resolved basically. So for Miss Jemima, she's going to be an agent, which is always there by default. I pick the agent role and I create it. Now once I create her account, she's going to get an email address that includes her password and her username. Like I said before, the username is her email address, and the password will be generated by the AlphaCX app. It is always advised to change the password immediately you activate your account as a user. And so we can see that we've come to the dashboard and the form or the checklist has come up again. The last 2 things on this list is to connect ticket channels and automate SLA escalations. There will be 2 different videos to explain this individually as they are quite extensive. Let me show you why. For the connect ticket channels, when you tap on this, it takes you to the integration page, which actually displays all the integrations that we have available for you to connect your channels of communication to, or to connect AlphaCX to. So we have WhatsApp by Twilio, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have SMS by Tamai, we have email to ticket, and we also have live chat. So for Twilio, for WhatsApp and SMS, there'll be more options to actually connect your AlphaCX account to as time goes on. But for now, we just have WhatsApp by Twilio and SMS by Tamai. And I would be doing videos for each and every one of these individually, like a video for WhatsApp, a video for Facebook, a video for Instagram, like that. But for now, we only have a video for live chat, and it also includes information on how to embed it on WordPress or Elementor website hosting service. So you could actually just check that video out and learn how to connect your live chat widget to your website. But let me just show you right here and then, or right here and now. The live chat widget, you can basically customize it here before you copy the link that you can, or the code that you can embed on your website. So let's just show you here. This here is how the widget would look like, and you can actually customize the look and feel. So let's say hello Kings, because the name of the business is King, and I put in a short description. How can we help you today? Okay, so you see here it comes in real time. And so you can, after the customer has, you know, filled in their name, email, chat subject, and they click start chat, it takes them to the chat interface. So the chat interface immediately comes with an automated response that says hello. You could actually customize that. So I can see here, hello, how can we serve you to, or how can we help you today? This here is a placeholder that has the name that was put here by the customer, basically the first name, to actually help to enhance, you know, your customer experience, you know, because people like it when you can address them by their first name. They feel like, you know them properly. And so this is where you put in the website host name or the widget host name. This is the I'm going to put AlphaCX.co, our website address. And so when you put it in, it already knows that, okay, it's only specified for this account. And so here you can actually change the look and feel of your widget by customizing the color. So you just tap this box here, and then there are some options like the RGB option or the HSL option, but the most popular one is the hex code, because companies already have brand colors that they work with, and so they have the hex code for those brand colors. So once you put in the hex code, it changes the live chat widget color to your preferred color. But you can also, work around it here, just change it with this color palette that's here. Click on the different shades of whatever color it is that you select, and then it will just be working here in real time. And so when you're done with that, you save changes first, and then you copy the code that has been provided here for you. So you tap copy, it shows that the link is copied or the code is copied, and then you can embed it on your website host. Like I said before, there's already a video on how to embed for WordPress or Elementor. There will be more videos like how to embed it on React for those people, for those companies or businesses that have a website that is coded, or for apps as time goes on. So because we are not connecting any channel here for you to see, like I said, you can check other videos to see how the connection is done. So we're back here again to the dashboard to wait for our checklist to pop up. So here it is. Like you see, I did not connect any channel, so it's not going to show that I have connected a channel. And for automating SLAs and escalations, there'll be a video for that you can get to watch, and also see how to automate your SLAs and escalation on AlphaCX. Now, like I said before, this checklist will keep popping up until you have done the last task that is here. But in case you do not want to rush it and you are tired of seeing this checklist pop up all the time, simply tap do not show this message again, and it goes away. It never shows again. So here now we are at the dashboard. So I was saying before, it is a summary of everything going on in your account. So here you see the customer satisfaction score. It's basically how well your customers are satisfied with your services, measured in percentage. And this is the ticket status. There's always a pie chart here that groups this, that shows information about the open, in progress, closed, and overdue tickets. These are called ticket stages or ticket statuses. I'll show you how to edit or add more ticket statuses as your account would prefer. And so we have here total number of tickets, assigned tickets, overdue tickets, the overview of the ticket category. Here, in case you have more than the ticket categories that can be taken by this space, it will only show you the top categories, like the top 10 or the top 5 or top 6, however the case may be here. And then this is where the ticket sources are displayed for the different channels through which tickets will be coming in. So you can see here that the WhatsApp, Facebook, and service portal are the only ones connected. You can also connect live chat, you can connect email, however the case may be. But the issue here is there are no tickets, so the graph cannot display any information right now. And so that is it for how to go through your onboarding session. Don't forget, I'll be giving you the videos of how to connect your different channels to the AlphaCX account, as well as how to automate your SLA and escalations. And so that is where we'll call it a day for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and for more videos like this, and also to get information on whenever we have a webinar. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel right here, and when you do that, you get information or notification whenever we have a new video that has probably a new feature that we have released, or a new way to do a particular thing on the AlphaCX app, as well as webinars where we share insightful information on how to manage your customer relationship. Thank you for watching again. Stay tuned for more videos.